Hospital emergency physician, Dr. Jacob Sinkoff. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me again.
Your
Good.
kids back to school?
Not yet. So our oldest is going to start young fives on Monday.
Oh, wow.
So we got a couple days.
That's a big day in the family.
Oh yeah, yep. So nervousness and a little, excited and yeah, lots of feelings. My wife's the most nervous one.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. It's hard.
Which one of you is more likely to cry on the first day of school?
Well, my wife. It's not more likely. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna 100%
It's the
happen.
happen. So yeah, but for sure my wife.
Well, we were mentioning people should be careful driving back to
Yes.
school. A lot of kids on the sidewalks and roads, and it's darker. It's getting darker.
Yep, getting darker. I was like, I even realized today was a lot of kids' first day.
Oh, yeah.
First day of school. I thought I would hey, let's talk about back to school, just assuming everyone's going back Monday. So, but yeah, definitely like a change of, kind of routines for sure. Waking up earlier, going to school.
How important is that sleep routine?
It really is. One of the big things about going to school is just kind of the first day anxiousness and making sure you have a good night's sleep. So I always like to, and we've actually started with our kids. We're going to start within the next day is making sure you're getting to bed at the proper time, kind of getting off that summer sleep schedule and getting into a routine before you really need to get in a routine helps. So, yeah.
We're looking at some of the new playgrounds that have been built. They're very nice. They're soft.
Yes, yeah. Remember, like when we were kids, I swear when I was a kid, I remember there was a playground. The bottom was just concrete.
Yes, it was sheet metal.
Yeah, they've done tons of research on where they try to make everything now, of course, as safe as possible. A lot of these fancy rubber. Oh yeah, that thing's the spiral of death.
And I used, there's a certain section of the population, the kids, they like to get to school early as possible to play on the playground.
Yeah.
And, there's always a broken arm here, a broken arm there. But some of these old ones, my younger brother, your son Bart, he fell off the top of one of those.
Yeah.
But that's a newer one. They used to make the stairs just a straight vert.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I've seen some skin, some friction burns going off those. But yeah, wood chips, now they have such fancy, like the rubber, flooring
that was
is
a good
much
one.
better. Yeah, those were really good. They still have those around quite a bit.
Caught.
Some of the injuries that I used to have, maybe it would be just a giant bruise or something from banging my arm on that. And then I'd just go into school like it was no big deal.
Splinters.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, we see actually a lot of kind of these similar, I've seen a lot of injuries from actually the fair. The fair concluded, but yeah, they have all those big slides and things. And I feel like, a lot of those things that are more temporary, where you put them up, put them down, there's just more potential for injuries. There's not as much safety as a more permanent
I think if the slide unfolds from a semi-trailer, it's probably dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, Belle Isle, they had that big slide, and it would send people flying.
Totally. Yeah, and these things are designed, and kids are smart. They haven't got as long as they kind of go on their own. They kind of a lot of times kids know kind of their boundaries and things like that.
Parents aren't. And in Vernon, Connecticut, police were called and the fire department because a man got stuck in that tube slide.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, this happened Saturday. They were called for a confined space rescue of a 40-year-old man stuck in the slide in the playground. And he was wedged feet and head first. He was folded in there.
Where'd Biggin go?
Like a jackknife.
Oh goodness, yeah. I was gonna say they would have had to take it apart. I would be so scared.
I'd
get a little claustrophobic.
I'd have a panic attack and probably pass away.
At least he took his shoes off. Well, the shoes might have flown off. Usually in an accident, the shoes fly off for some reason.
Wow, look at all that.
Yeah.
But these.
He looks like he probably shouldn't be at a playground.
Well, he could be at the playground.
The structures are definitely designed for kids. Having young children and trying to get up and play with them. They're definitely designed for kids. I've almost tripped on the stair, because they're little stairs and you're not used to them, and Yeah, so we definitely see a lot of, in the emergency department, a lot of broken bones, sprains, strains.
Are there ways
things like
to boost hygiene before you enter into the school year?
That's one of my wife's biggest fears is like, none of our kids, neither of our kids have done daycare or anything like that. We're going to get every communicable disease,
Absolutely.
probably every viral illness that they might not have been exposed to. Number one thing is hand washing.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've been in school, but I'm sure with COVID and there's probably a lot of alcohol. I'm assuming alcohol hand cleaning dispensers. But the main thing is hand hygiene. So whenever you use the bathroom, wash your hands, soap and water, and proper hand washing techniques. Even in the medical field, they've done studies about how poor people are at properly washing their hands. So teaching kids to do that's really.
I see
really
people that will
important.
turn on the thing and just go. You
Yeah,
ever see that?
yeah, it's like
Tell Dr. Sinkoff about that Tito's and water cleanse.
Oh yeah, the mascot for the Philadelphia Phillies, the Fanatic, he's in that suit, and it's so hot, he has a mixture of Tito's, vodka, and water that he sprays on himself, and it eliminates the smell, the BO.
Yeah.
That's maybe a home remedy.
It's
Someone's
like,
gotta
well,
try-
it's like during COVID, when they took all those all the different alcohols and instead of selling it, they turned in the hand sanitizer. I don't know if it would smell better. I remember in the hospitals, like, this smells like tequila.
Yeah, I remember
And
using
it
some of the Grand River hand sanitizer.
Yeah, the Grand River, and it was a little strong. I mean, it probably overpowers the BO, but I don't know if it masks it too much. But the main thing for sure, hand hygiene. It's going to happen when you get all these kids in the school, and there's an outbreak of hand, foot, mouth nationwide. So, which is typically one of the odd viruses more common in the summertime.
Yeah.
So,
Well, thanks for keeping our community safe and for coming in today.
thanks for having me.
Thanks, Doctor.
Yeah.
From Henry Ford Jackson Hospital and IEP Emergency Services physician, Dr. Jacob Sinkoff. More of the morning show in just moments.